You mad at the mommy? Hmm. You mad at the mommy? Daddy on the phone. Daddy on the phone. You go in there later, okay? You can go a little bit later. But you got to stay here. You got to stay. Did I put the hook back in here, Gizmo? Probably not. Because I ain't gonna do right. I'll put it back in here. I don't see it. Lord, I done lost the hook. Yep, I sure did. It ain't attached to the. Nope. It ain't up there. Nope. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I just got back from Melissa. I said I wasn't gonna do this too. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but girl, she's still talking about you. She's still on here talking about you, talking about you wanted to be her one person benefactor. But to me, if you had a benefactor, you had somebody taking care of you, but now you on here begging and not getting a dollar from nobody. Ain't nobody giving her that cash app is at zero. She on here begging. That cash app is on. And that's where it should stay. That's exactly where that cash app should stay on zero. Because you had someone who was nice enough to help you and you dogged that person. And if people don't see that, because just like she did it to you, she will do it to everybody else that try to help her. If she hadn't did that to you, like I wouldn't even be, tripping off of her getting cash apps and stuff. But the way she did you, should nobody give her no cash apps. And I'm gonna say it. And I know that other people probably don't want to say that, but I'm gonna say it. Should nobody give her nothing? Is that an ant? I don't know where these ants are coming from. I have done everything. I don't like to spray in my room because I can't stand that smell. It's no garbage in here. It's nothing in here sweet. It's nothing that should attract ants. But every now and then I see a random ant crawling. Like, go away. God damn, this is the worst season that, I mean, they were in the backyard, they were everywhere. I know that it got to be a colony or something under the house, I guess. But god damn, these ants is right. And it's not like hell of them in one spot. It's just like you just see one little random ant. And then I kill that one. And maybe an hour later, I'll see another little random ant. What are you doing? Go away. No, Gizmo, come back. You're not going nowhere. There go another one. Your bed? What is it on that toy? Hold on, y'all. I just saw another one. I'm gonna have to spray. I'm gonna just have to break down and spray. Unless they own you, Gizmo. Did you bring them in here? Okay, I'm back. I'm freaking out. They are literally driving me crazy. Unless Gizmo picked them up from somewhere and they like on his feet or something. I don't know. That don't make no sense. Melissa say don't blame Gizmo. Don't blame Gizmo. Well, they was over there where he was. I know it ain't his fault. He ain't did it. Poor baby. I just done blame Gizmo. We don't have spiders. We don't have no spiders. I haven't seen a spider in this house. It is so rare that I see a spider. But these ants are literally driving me crazy. I could see if they were if it was something that was attracting them, like if it was food or something, or something sweet. But I have been wiping down everything. I make sure I don't leave no food in here, and they still here. I gained nothing from being nice to her. Oh, wait, let me read that. I gained nothing from being nice to her. She hated me, and I still try. I hope all her wishes and dreams come true, but I'm not the one that's going to be around to help or see it. Girl, I don't blame you. I would never watch her ass again. No, I don't have any peppermint oil, but I got some lavender oil. They hate scents, don't they? Don't they hate stuff that have like a strong scent? I do have some lavender oil. I'm gonna spray that. Yeah, I do eat in here. I just vacuumed the other day. And I'm real careful, about where I eat. Like I have a little tray and I make sure I wipe that down and, clean around where I eat. I'm going to spray that lavender stuff. I'm going to make Gizmo go out the room because I don't want him to, um, I don't want him to be smelling it. Yeah, I don't see no spiders, and that's weird because the other place that we used to live, we had crazy ass daddy long legs, but I don't see no spiders here. Now I'm freaked out. I keep looking to see if I see anything moving, and Gizmo getting on my nerves. Let him go in the other room. I'll be right back, y'all. Stay there. Don't go nowhere. I'm just gonna put Gizmo in there with Eric and see if I can find that lavender spray. Why y'all didn't tell me that the Home Goods store was sensory overload? I just went in the Home Goods store looking for it. Now I'm looking at every goddamn thing. I just went in the Home Goods store looking for some accent pillows. That little thing on the corner of my mouth gets on my nerves. And I can really see it in the camera and it irks me. That's a that's a medical condition. I forgot what it's called. My doctor told me. But I'm supposed to use like either Vaseline or chapstick or something and keep that moisturized because it will bleed. Um, Not that y'all needed to hear that, but why y'all didn't tell me that home? Oh my God, it was so much shit in that store. You know how? Have you ever been to a junky ass Ross? Been to a Ross that's not um like put together well? I swear, Home Goods is Ross on steroids. It wasn't dirty. It wasn't like shit was all over the floor. It was a lot of workers in there that were maintaining the shelves. They were putting stuff on the shelves and, rearranging stuff. It was neat, but it was so much shit. It it was like Halloween overload. If you looking for anything for Halloween, go to Home Goods. They got it. They got it all. God damn. You drop crumbs and don't realize that you're gonna have to vacuum every single day. I'm not doing that. I ain't vacuuming every day. Now I will sweep this area where I eat because I eat where I'm sitting at right now is where I eat. I got one of them little dinner tray things, and I make sure I wipe it down every time I eat with a Clorox wipe. I'm very vigilant about that because this is my workstation also, and I don't like for stuff to, be sticky or anything like that. So every time I eat, I'm very vigilant about wiping it down with a Clorox wipe. I will sweep every day because I did buy one of them little small hand dustpan things because this is only a little small area. So I will do that because it's just like two or three random ants though. It's not, but they got to be hiding somewhere. They somewhere. And they ass got to get the hell away from here. Hey Phoenix, is Ross better than TJ Maxx? I thought it was just clothes, but heard there was house decor. Yeah, TJ Maxx got home decor, purses. It's the same shit to me. TJ Maxx just have name brand stuff, I think. TJ Maxx, I don't know. I think TJ Maxx is better than Ross. I think the quality of stuff is better than Ross. But honey, don't go in Home Goods if you have sensory overload like I do. I didn't realize it was that much shit. As soon as I went in there, I just got the older I get, the more sensitive and overloaded I get real easily when I go in the stores and the store is junky or it's too much shit in the store because there is a beauty supply by my house that I really like. But it's shit piled up to the ceiling damn near in this beauty supply. It's so much shit in there that when I go in there, I get stressed out. That's how Home Goods was for me today. It's so many, like sometimes I be thinking, I don't think I have ADD. I don't think I have ADD. But sometimes I be thinking I could be autistic because when I walked in that store, it was so many colors, because they had all the Halloween decor out. It was so many colors, so many shiny things, so that I just got sensory as overload. And so when it happens, I try to focus, I try to have tunnel vision and look for what I was looking for because I was looking for some pillows to try to offset some of this damn pink. Okay, this wasn't a good idea. Don't you hate when you have something in your mind and you want it hella bad and you get it and then you be like, I don't like it. I do not like this pink comforter. And I don't know. So it came with one pink pillow, a Juicy Couture pillow, and then two pink pillowcases, the pillow shams or whatever. The sheets came with two pillowcases, of course, that matched the sheets. And I thought that, all of them together was going to offset some of that pink in the comforter. But it didn't. It's too much pink. So I went to look for some pillows that I was going to try to tie in the black and pink from my tapestry. I was going to try to find some black pillows to go with that, but that ain't working. No, it can't be gold because it's got to match my tapestry. I wanted to match that. I'm trying to tie that in to the bed. So it's going to either have to be like a black and pink or a baby blue and pink. I don't know, child. Girl, I got so frustrated. I was so sensory overloaded in that, and that has never happened to me in a home goods store. Usually when I go into a home goods store, I be like, "Ooh, pretty." I be happy looking at everything, but it was so much shit in there. It was so much stuff in there that you could barely get your shopping cart down the aisles because there were so many aisles. But honey, them women was up in there. Them women was up in there shopping. Now, if you a single man and you looking for you a woman, go up in Home Goods. They all up in there. Just like I be telling the women all the time, if you want you a man, go to Home Depot. But you gotta go around this time. Go to Home Depot. That's where the men be at now. I don't know if they single, but they be up in there. I need me a straw. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. A fuzzy, a fuzzy black pillow. But girl, the one that they had up in there, they wanted $25. I'm like, I ain't paying $25 for no pillow. But I saw a good idea. I saw a very good idea. So it was a pillow, maybe a little bit bigger than this one, right? And the front of the pillow was crochet. I could do that. And the only reason why I didn't get it is it had like some, it had a little bit too much white in it for me. But I would have got it if it didn't have all that white in it. But I'm about to make my own. And the only thing I have to do is get the dimension of the pillow. And I'm going to crochet the the granny square pattern and then sew it on to a white pillowcase. And then throw my pillow in there. Oh yes, I will. That's what I, and what I might do is just use this one. Use this one. This, keep the fuzzy side because this side is fuzzy. And sew the, nah, because then I can't never take the pillow out and wash it. Okay. Crochet the granny square to this side on the fuzzy side. It won't matter because see, the granny square is going to have holes in it and you'll be able to see the pink through here. That'll be cute. You know, it's going to be like this. It's going to be just like this, but it's going to be pink and black. And I'm going to cover the pillow, sew it on here. Sew it on here at the stitch line. And leave it open in the back. So when I get ready to wash the pillow, I can just take the pillow out and wash it. That makes sense, right? In my head, it do. And and you can take this off and wash it too when you get ready. But I don't let nobody sleep on it. These are for decoration. And my husband, he know that. So no one sleeps on these, so they shouldn't, you know, get dirty. Like, but you still want to wash them. So I already have the pink and black. And this pink is different from the pink on the bed. It's a little darker. So it should bring the color out. I think it's gonna work. I can make a slip cover, but I don't think I have enough yarn for that. I mean, I can always go back and get some more yarn. But I don't think there's enough yarn to make a whole slip cover. But it's enough yarn to make a front. Girl, they wanted $25. And I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna look at Walmart. When I go to Walmart, I might be able to find like, now see, I don't want too much black though. So I was thinking about trying to incorporate some of the blue, the baby blue, off of there because that pink and that baby blue looks cute together. Honey, this bed is about to be, it's gonna be so many goddamn colors. I'm glad my husband don't care. He say, I'm getting in the bed to go to sleep. I don't give a damn what it look like. But he was like, please don't let that bed stress you. And see, this is my problem. I get hyper focused on something. And I think it's because, I'm retired, I don't have a job, I don't have shit else to, to do. Like my marriage is in a good place, but my kids, they all right. I ain't got shit else to do, so I sit here and worry myself to death over some pillows and a blanket. I know it's some people in this world that wish they only stress was a pillow and some blankets. I know they do. I know it's people out here wishing, because, honey, it was days in my life that I had real stress. Like I was stressing about real shit. But it ain't that now. My stress now is what color pillow should I have on my blanket, on my bed. And I thank God for it. I really do. I thank the Lord that that is my biggest stress. And my husband was like, please don't let this stress you out. Because he know if it stressed me out, it's going to stress him out too. Because I'm going to be like, oh, we got to go to Home. We got to go to Rouse's. We got to go to DD's. We got to go to Walmart. I'm looking for these black pillows. Just to have to take all this shit off the bed at night when you get ready to go to sleep. You got to take all these pillows off the bed and put them in this chair to go to bed. And then when I get up in the morning, I make the bed up. I got to pile all them pillows back up on the bed. So, I am thinking, okay, do I really want some more pillows though? Because then I was thinking maybe I'll just put a quilt, a different colored quilt on top of this. And then I was saying, you know what? When I get paid, I'm going to just buy me another comforter because I don't like it. I don't like it. And then I already asked my granddaughter, did she like Juicy Couture? And she was like, no. I can't stand you. You make me sick. Don't ask me if I know what I'm doing because I don't. I have done this 1,000 times. And every time I do it, every time I start a new one, I always mess up. And I always have to go back and get the pattern. Is my friend still on here? Why she ain't at work? I'm about to call your supervisor. I'm about to be a snitch. Bridget, why you not at work? I hope I'm doing this right. And I don't have to get frustrated and get. I at least want to start it. And maybe I can finish it tonight. I can't count. Let's see. One, two, three. Oh, one more. Did y'all hear about that little girl, 8 years old, stole her mama's car, and drove to Walmart. No, Target. Stole her mama's car out the driveway. Well, took her mother's car out the driveway and drove to Target in the next city. The next city, not Target up the street, the next whole city. And $400. And the little girl, I guess her mama had reported the car stolen. She thought somebody had stole her car. And then didn't put two and two together, reported that her baby was missing, not thinking that the baby had then took the car. They found they found the car at Target parking lot. Went in Target. The baby is sitting at Starbucks. She done went shopping and sitting at Starbucks drinking her a frappuccino with her mama's car and $400. And the little girl only hit a mailbox. She told the police she hit a mailbox. She didn't hit no other cars or nothing. She didn't get in no accident or nothing. But I think somebody saw her on the road and said that is somebody driving and it doesn't look like they should be driving. They look really small or something. Honey, that baby, 8 years old, done drove to Target in the next city. And they showed the distance on the map. This wasn't close. This wasn't like the little girl drove up the street to Target. This little girl drove a nice ass distance. Yeah, girl, they've been showing it on TikTok. It made the news and everything. This baby, and I guess when the police got there, she probably knew they looking for me. But what's the kicker is the neighbor showed the mama her Ring camera footage. It was like, no, girl, your baby got your car. 8 years old. When I was 8 years old, I ain't had no clue how to operate a damn car at 8 years old. And what she took the key. She took she even if the car was pushed to start, she still needed the key. You still need the fob because the car is not going to start from in the house with the fob in the house. That's not close enough. Will it? No, ours won't. You can't even get in our car if you leave your key fob in the house. You can't get in the car. It's not close enough. So, baby girl got the key, got in the car, drove her little self to Target. She was like, I am going to Target. I got things I got to get, and then I want my Frappuccino. So I wondered if she wasn't caught, was she just going to drive back home like hadn't shit happened, park the car, and just go back in the house? After you done spent my money, I wonder what did she buy? What did she was balling out in the toy section with $400. What did she buy? Oh, she's 16? She gonna be gone. Stole my car and spent my money? Yeah, but you have to have, you gotta have that key fob on you. Uh, Wait a minute. Now, with the remote to start, we can start the car from in the house, but I don't think the car will start with the key fob in the house. Yeah, nobody looked at that 8-year old and was like, "Where's your mama?" When she went up to order her frappuccino, nobody looked and was like, "Who baby is this?" Maybe she was big for her age. Like maybe she was tall for 8. Will it start if the key is in the garage? Now I want to try it. I want to try it and see. I don't think you can get in our I don't even think if the fob is in the garage the car will start. I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't think so. Cause who is that just left? Um, Cause I got the blinds closed. I can't see what's going on. I don't think I don't think the car will start. Yeah, ours will start. But you got, you can have the key like in your purse or in your pocket or whatever. But if the key is in the house, if the key is in the house, the car will start. Your car will start if the key is in the house. Like you can legit leave your house and not have your key fob and drive off because wait, did my husband say he was no his work car? He said one time he had the key fob on him and the thing came across the screen, no key detected. So the car will warn you if it's not detecting the key, but he had the key. But I don't think you can get in our car if you don't have if you don't have the key on you. I don't think the door will open. And I don't know how far the key, and I'm too lazy to go outside. But we gonna figure it out though. One, two, three. Okay. One, two, three, four. Okay. This is where I always make my mistake at. Yeah. See, that ain't it. Is it? I swear I'll be acting like I can't count. Is this a square? Is this a square? This is a square, huh? I don't make it a square. Shit. Where's my scissors? Okay. This where I always mess up at. What Melissa say? We can start the car, but can't turn it off. But it tells us it can't detect the key. I have no clue how far I can go though. What year is your car? Now you about to make me go outside and see. Let me go see. We ain't doing nothing else. Let's go on a field trip. Let me go see. Oh, let me put on my shoes. Because my mother-in-law caught me outside in my slippers one day. And she was like, you be wearing your slippers outside. Yes. Entry doors open. Don't y'all try to look at my address. Let me see if I can get in. No, I can't get in. It won't even, the door won't open. No, it's locked. If you don't have that key fob, um, you're not getting in. So I don't know how she did that. She had to have had the key. She used the key. Let me tell him. He didn't cover the car. You didn't cover the car.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's that time of year, and the leaves are falling from the tree where our car is in the driveway. Real bad. All the trees over here have already started to lose their leaves. And if you don't cover the car be full of leaves. And we had just got back from the store, and he just came in the house and didn't cover the car. Go cover that car. Shit. What's 19? What's 19? Oh, he mad. Gizmo mad. Yeah, you not. Gizmo! Gizmo! What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That was so unnecessary. You did not have to scream like that and scare me. That better be a square. If it ain't a square, I'm about to be mad at y'all. Because you sit here and let me do it, knowing it wasn't no damn square. Oh, 2019? Oh, okay. Um, yeah. You can't get in our car. And but how does he do remote start though? From the house? I'm about to ask him when he come back in here. How does it remote start and it can detect the remote start from the house, but it can't detect the key fob to open the door from the house? How does it do that? Maybe he's not remote starting from the house. Maybe he's going outside and starting the car and then coming back in the house. I'm gonna ask him when because he has done that before. Like maybe I'm cuckoo. Maybe he's not doing that from the house. And I thought he was doing it from the house. And he gonna be like, girl, I was not doing that from the house. I was doing it from outside. I'm finna ask him. How do you do this? Babe,
Yeah.
when you remote start the car, do you do that from in the house or outside?
I haven't done it lately, but I normally do it from in the house.
So the key fob. Okay, so we was trying to figure out how that little girl drove her mama's car to Target. The key fob, it doesn't recognize you unless you have the fob on you. Cause I went outside to see if it'll recognize the fob in the house. Nah, you can't open the door with the fob in the house. You have to have the fob on you.
You gotta be within. You gotta be close to the car. You gotta be close to the car. I mean, I can't. I can remote start it
From in the house?
from in the house, but if I approach the car, if I leave the fob here and I approach the door is still gonna be locked.
Oh,
You
okay.
got to be close. You got to be, I think, within, I don't know, a foot and a half, 2 feet or something. It's something like that. You got to be close to the car
Oh.
in
So
order for it to.
okay. So she had the key.
She had to have the key.
She had the key.
But see, just like, and this always does it. I can't detach this to save my life. Or can I? You know how they detach. This is all you need.
Yeah, the fob.
The fob.
Yeah.
So all she has to do is just take this, leave the key in there. Because this came out in my pocket again, and it does it rarely, but
Yeah,
it,
mine
it
has
does
never
it.
came off.
And you pick up your keys, and I know how it feels now with it in there. But you'll think, well, I got my key. If I'm reaching in my bag where I keep my keys at, and I pull out the key, and I'm coming out here thinking I got the key, and the door's not opening, you can do that. But she must have
She
taken
had the
the
key.
she must have taken the fob
She had the fob.
and just did
Because
it.
it was, I think they said it was a 2020 model car, a 2021, something like that. It was, it was a newer car.
So yeah,
So
it's
she had the
probably
fob.
probably remote. I mean,
She knew what to do. Because if she knew how to drive, she knew how to get that key fob. That baby knew what to do. She knew how to drive that car. I
come
guess
on,
she had been watching.
mm-hmm.
Gone.
Come on.
Because you was screaming when you walked out that door. Like somebody was attacking him with his little crazy self. Ah! Um, baby girl been watching her mama and she knew how to get that key fob. knew how to get in that car, start that car, put that car in reverse, drive out that driveway, put it in drive, and get to going. She sure did. My husband can lock the doors from maybe 100 feet away. Yeah, we can lock the. Well, our doors locked by themselves. We don't have to. You don't have to manually lock the doors. You hear the doors lock. As soon as you get out the car and walk maybe 10 feet away from the car, you hear them lock. Click, click, click. Like the car will chirp when. But as soon as you get out of the car, you hear the doors lock. And then when you walk away, you hear that extra choop choop. I think the alarm comes on because you don't have to, you don't have to manually put the alarm on the car. I mean, you could do it if you want to, but you don't have to. Well, my husband has it set so that it comes on by itself. Well, somebody had called it. She wasn't tall. She was tall enough to look over the steering wheel, but she must have just been barely tall enough because somebody did report her and said it was somebody driving and they didn't look like they should have been driving or something. So she must have just barely been over the steering wheel. But honey, baby girl was on a mission. I don't know what it was at Target and why maybe Target was her favorite store and she knew that Target had what she was looking for and Target had a Starbucks. I don't know why she couldn't just go through the drive-through at the nearest Starbucks by her house instead of taking that long ass drive. Baby was like, I'm getting out of here. I'm sick of all y'all. I'm leaving. But I'm gonna need you not to run away and take my damn car though. And my $400. Okay? This where I mess up at. I hope I don't mess up. You know, it's a whole community of people who don't like to crochet with black yarn because it's so hard to see your stitches. After you get a certain age, black yarn just blends in on itself. You can't see the stitches. You just let your mind take over and crochet because you really don't see what you're doing. Because black, the color just blends in. So, did anybody see? Did they have Diddy's? What is it? It's not pretrial. Sentencing, not sentencing. whatever it is when you go to court for the first time. Did anybody see what they said? Because my sister-in-law said that they were going to try to hold him in jail because he a flight risk. They think if they let him out, his ass going to try to run off. I used to tell my son if he wanted to run away, go ahead, but he can't take anything. I bought all his clothes and stuff. They were mine, no snacks or drinks. My mama told me, she was like, take what you want. I don't care. And I was the little kid. I ran away one time. Took my suitcase. Didn't have enough sense to. This is where my mama got me at. She was like, you can run away, but you bet not cross that street. So I was like, I can't cross the street. So I packed my suitcase. I was like, all right. I packed my suitcase. I packed like books and toys and my favorite doll, I think. And I left. So I went out the front door. She was like, bye. I was like, bye. You know, went out the front door and I was walking and I was like, how far am I going to get if I can't cross the street? Because she told me I better not cross the street and I know she going to be looking. So I just got mad and went around the house and was sitting on the back porch steps, just sitting there brooding. And my mama came out on the back porch. She was like, you hungry? And I was like, yeah. And she made me a sandwich and some juice and she brought it out there. And she just sat it on the porch and left. So I just sat out there and ate my little sandwich and drank my juice and contemplated my jacked up life and just got frustrated and brought my ass on back in the house. She was like, you back already? That was the last time I ran away. Never ran away again. Even though I could have did it after I got a certain age because I could cross the street. But after then, I didn't want to run away. I don't know. My mama had probably just got on my nerves. And I was like, I'm out this bitch. I wasn't really the runaway type kid, though. Even though my mama did get on my nerves, I wasn't going to be like, I'm leaving. I only did that shit once. And then I realized, like, it's a big world out here. And if you can't cross the street, you can't get nowhere. How your parent gonna put a stipulation on how you can run away? You better not cross that street. What damn? Ma'am, how am I gonna get somewhere if I can't cross the street? How you put a stipulation on my running away though? Child. Is this supposed to be 2 or 1? I don't know. Let's do 1 and see. Is this right? Hold on. I think it's right. I think it's right. Why does that look like that? Is this right? This don't look right. But you know what? It never looks right. It never does. Until I like really get to going. Cause it don't look right. But I think it's right. Okay. I think when I cut, I think when I cut these, I just don't like whatever was going on right there. Is it looking like a square? You gotta look this way. I don't know. You know what? It is. I think I'll make some tacos tomorrow. Taco Tuesday! I think because I keep just connecting it at a weird place. But that's how you're supposed to do it, though. I think that's the problem. Am I the problem? I want my bedroom to have like that eclectic, you know, that eclectic look where stuff don't really match, but it match. Like it's a whole lot going on, but if you look at it funny, it makes sense. That makes sense to anybody. See, this is why I miss having my other phone, because see, if I had my other phone, I could look it up and see, did I want to do is my computer charged? Hold on, y'all. Stay there. Let's see. Is my computer, when I get it together, I will. When I get it how I want it, let's see, is the computer. Can y'all see me? Um, what's the password? Y'all scoot over because I can't see y'all. Okay, right there. I don't know who that is. Go here. Denied bail. Bail was denied. Ooh, I know he mad. Honey, he was denied bail. How you make this go down? Sean Diddy Combs denied bail and will remain in federal detention. They said you not going nowhere. No bail. Sean Diddy Combs was denied bail and taken into custody after pleading not guilty in federal court to charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Prosecutors argue the music mogul should not be released because he had previously reached out to witnesses and victims. Ooh. So, prosecutors allege Combs created and ran a criminal enterprise through his business empire that engaged in crimes including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice, according to the federal indictment. Honey, they said, no, you will not. No, you will not. Because he is a flight risk. He has a private jet. He can get on and jet on up out of here and go anywhere he want to go. And I know the judge took that into consideration. Your ass ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Honey, he is in a federal jail. Yes, if he could send his private jet to wherever he sent it for the funsies, then when the raids first happened, they know he was on his way to honey. You think he wasn't? And Russell Simmons probably was like, hurry up and come here. Come here. He probably was like, soon as I bail up, I'm going to where Russell at. No, you're not. No, you ain't. You ain't going nowhere. The feds got you, boo boo. And the feds don't play. When they, because see, I was like, why didn't they arrest him when they first did all of that stuff? But the feds is like, nah, we don't rush into nothing. There's no reason for us to rush. He probably hasn't done it himself, but he's probably had other people do it. I don't think he's dumb enough to do something like that, but I wouldn't put it past him for him to pay somebody else to do it. So he in real trouble. This ain't play. When the feds get you, it's not play. Honey, when the judge denies your bail, his attorney looked kind of nervous, like, oh shit. Okay, so it says Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer said the team is going to appeal the decision to hold the hip hop artist and music mogul without bail. It says he's going to. This is what the what his attorney said. He's going to clear his name, and we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. Combs' lawyer, Mark Anta, whatever his last name is, said outside the federal court in New York on Tuesday. The lawyer reiterated that he believes Combs didn't do these things. Combs pleaded not guilty to all the charges earlier today. He said, the lawyer said the bail appeal will take place in the same courtroom on Wednesday in front of a different judge. So he gonna go back to court tomorrow. All them judges, all them judges know each other and stuff. They gonna be like, don't give him no bail. I said no, you say no too. Them judges, and they probably been waiting on Diddy. They been waiting on his cocky ass. So he didn't got in trouble. Oh, the documentary coming. It's coming. Just like they did R. Kelly. They gonna do a documentary about Diddy. I just feel sorry for his daughters because they lost their mother. They lost their mother. She passed away. And now they losing their daddy. And all they have, basically, well, they had their grandmother. Diddy's mom is still alive. I don't know if their other grandmother is alive. But their lives are going to change. Because I'm pretty sure eventually, I hope Diddy, before all this happened, I hope he was able to rearrange that money so that his kids don't suffer. He got young daughters who are used to living that lavish life, going to, private schools and, riding in nice cars. And you get kids who are used to living like that, they ain't gonna want to go to no public school. And it's gonna be bad if they have to go to public school and deal with the scrutiny from other kids. Kids are ruthless. They'll want to fight them kids just for who they are. And them kids ain't tough. They ain't used to fighting and carrying on. They've been in private school all their life. His mama look a little rough around the edges to me. Shit. His mama looked like she knew what was going on. His mama look kind of rough. He ain't got one of them sitting on the porch he ain't got no mama like me. He ain't got no sitting on the porch crocheting, just normal ass mama. His mama look a little rough around the edges like shit. She was in the shit too. And she didn't profited from it. Diddy done bought her a house and cars and everything from all this money he done made racketeering and trafficking and all this shit. If you know that your son was dirty and he out here doing shit he ain't supposed to be doing, I don't feel for you. It was always something about Diddy that I didn't like. Always. He always had It was always something about him that just did not sit right in my spirit. And I used to be like, what, am I just being too hard on him? No. What's done in the dark will come to the light. But this the thing right here. Is he going to expose other men in the industry? Diddy ain't the only one out there doing that shit. Is he going to expose the other ones? Or is he just going to keep his mouth shut and do his time? Be like, I fucked up. My husband cooking some chicken. Let me tell him to cook me a piece. Because he only be cooking enough for himself. You cooking some chicken? Cook enough for me, okay? And, you know, this is water. There's not enough for you, child. It ain't. There's potatoes. Huh? That's what I got. I got this. What's the rest of it? Yeah, give me this one. No, just one. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I'm already put some, just a little bit. I'll put something else on mine. All right. You gonna get some water out the ground? Thank you. I'm glad I got up. Cause see, he wasn't planning on cooking me shit. I don't do him like that. When I cook lunch, I cook enough for both of us. When he cooked lunch, he cooked for his lunch. And he be like, well, you at home, you gon', you can get, but you cooking. Cook enough for me. I swear to God. Men get on my nerves sometimes. We shook his hands in the airport one time. My son was so happy. He was real nice. Who knew? No, he's not the only one. Oh, no, you don't hit your mama. That's a tell all. I think he hits her too.
We'd have to order some. There's no more water.
It's not.
Um, just order one of the 24 packs, and then later on tomorrow we'll have to go and just get some more because there's no more in the garage.
Okay. Damn, I gotta order some water. And I hate ordering water because I don't like I don't like to stress the DoorDash people out because they always on um they always be online complaining when people order water and stuff. The good thing about where we live though, you don't have to come up no steps, you know. Just pull up parallel to the driveway because you can't pull in the driveway because it's cars in the driveway. Pull up parallel to the driveway and just bring the water in the gate. But I do hate doing that because, it is heavy. But you're getting paid to do that. And if you don't want to do your job, You shouldn't work for a company that you know sometimes you may have to. Let me tell y'all what I did though. I had ordered some soil, potting soil from Home Depot, and I didn't look at the size of the bag. Cause you know the picture looked like the size that I always get. Child, that bag was so goddamn big. When I got to the door, I could barely. I had to drag that shit, and I was like, "See, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to order a bag of potting soil that big, but I did." But anyway, um, I digress. I'm gonna have to order some water because we don't have any. And they must not have got no water when they went to Costco. Because my in laws only go to Costco once a month. They must didn't get no water. Because I know I ain't been drinking that much water. And my husband said, ain't no more water in the garage. And that's where they keep excess, the extra water. But I'm going to order some when I get off of here because I need some more bubbly anyway. So I'm going to order some water and some bubbly. See, I hate to order stuff because then when I go to DoorDash, I be like, oh, I may as well just give me some cookies. And I'm trying to be cool with my sugar this week. I'm trying not to drink no sodas. Okay, wait a minute. What did Phoenix say? I think he hits her too. He said something like she knows how to take that, standing next to her with her white nails. Child, his mama look like she'll fight though. Are they from New York? She look like she'll fight somebody. She look a little rough around the edges to me. Girl, now you in there fixing your lunch, and he put this chicken in the air fryer to take to work for his lunch. And he doesn't think, oh, let me put a little extra in there for my wife since I'm cooking. Or come to the door and say, babe, I'm cooking some chicken. Do you want me to throw a couple of pieces in there for you? Because that's what I would do. Even no matter what I'm cooking, if I'm making my lunch, I will go in there and say, hey, I'm getting ready to make so and so. Would you like some? Yes. I already know he gonna want it if I cook it. But I'm just being nice by going in there asking, would you like some? Sure. But do you think he do the same thing? Hell no. I'm making my lunch. I'm getting ready to go to work. Fix me some chicken, damn it. I guess he like, and he be like, you're not gonna eat until later on. Okay, well I can heat it up. That's what the microwave is for. I can heat it up when I get ready to eat it, and fix me a little something, something to go with it. Cause he like, well, I'm not cooking nothing but chicken. That's fine. When you leave, I'll make me some rice and some vegetables to go with this dry ass chicken. Cause he ain't gonna put nothing on it. Well, he don't do like he don't like. seasoned salt and stuff. He don't like that. The only thing he be wanting on his chicken is Mrs. Dash. He like Mrs. Dash. I be wanting seasoned salt, garlic salt, onion powder. I be lighting the chicken up. I be wanting it seasoned. And he on Mrs. Dash and cayenne pepper. One time he made some chicken and he was like, oh, this was the time that he was like, I made some chicken. I made enough for everybody. And I gave some to Gizmo. I went in there and tasted that chicken. That chicken was so fucking hot. He had them put cayenne pepper and regular pepper on this chicken with some Mrs. Dash. I said, you got that hot ass chicken to Gizmo. I know Gizmo had to be like, licking his little lips and stuff. I know that chicken burnt the shit out of Gizmo's mouth because it burnt my mouth. That chicken was so hot, I could barely eat it. I was like, why did you put so much pepper on this chicken? Did the top fall off the pepper container? He was like, that wasn't that much. I just used some cayenne pepper and regular. The hell you use cayenne pepper and regular pepper? Pick a pepper. You don't need both of them. That chicken was so damn hot. So the next time I was like, don't put no cayenne pepper on mine. You too heavy handed. You use too much pepper. Girl, he be hyper focused on himself. When he fixing his lunch for work, he know that he don't season his food the way I like it. I think that's one reason why he don't be wanting to cook for me because he know he don't season his food. His food be bland as hell. I want that bland, dry ass chicken. Cause the chicken gonna be dry. Chicken breast when you cook it in the air fryer, it's gonna be dry. But dry and bland, pick a struggle. Girl, I know that's how men are though. It don't bother me. It don't bother me not one bit. Cause I know that's just how he is. Okay, it's starting to. Let me turn it around so y'all can see it. Cause y'all looking from the back, and I got to weave all these ends in, but it's starting to look. Will you go in there? You're making me look bad. Go in there. It's starting to look like a square. I think this is gonna look cute on the bed. So let me show y'all how big this got to get. So this how far we gotta go. This is not a standard pillow though, huh? Is this a standard pillow? Yeah, it is. What size pillow is this? Do I have a tag on it? What size? Oh, this sucker say spot clean. Do not dry clean. This pillow ain't that old. I ain't never washed it. Clearly, I've never washed it. With the tag on it, it say spot clean. I don't know. I don't know what size it is. And there's no tag on here either. I mean, it's a tag on here, but it don't have a size. Okay, I think it's gonna work though. I think we gonna. It's time for me to wash my hair. My hair is starting. My scalp is itching. Maybe I'll wash my hair tonight. I gotta see if I have any shampoo. Did y'all hear about all of them people whose hair is falling out from using the Miel products? And you know what's funny is I was using Miel and my hair had started falling. It has grown back. It has started thinning around the edges, and I thought it was from wearing the wigs. I thought the comb from the wigs was pulling my hair out, but I think it was that Miel shit because I was using the leave-in conditioner every day. I was using that Miel leave-in conditioner on my hair, and my hair was falling out. And when I stopped using it when I cut my hair because I don't use like a leave-in conditioner on my hair right now. And my hair has thickened back up in that spot. Well, they changed. I think, didn't they say that they got bought out by another company and people think that the formula changed? I'm not using it no more. And I had bought some for my granddaughter, and I told my granddaughter to stop using that shit. I said, stop, don't use that no more until they figure out what's going on. Cause I definitely don't want, I don't want to be that bought something for my granddaughter and then her hair start to fall out. I was like, throw that stuff away. Use something. We'll find something else for your hair. Cause she be using, she likes to use stuff that's for um, curly girls. Right now, she got a weave, so her hair is braided down under that under that weave. And I'm like, this girl got all this pretty hair, and she would rather wear a bust down. What is it? A 32-inch bust down than wear her own hair. She got pretty hair, and she rather wear a weave than wear her own natural hair. Because well, for one thing, I do understand who wants to flat ironing your hair and curling your hair every day, will eventually over time damage your hair. I do understand that. But just wear your hair curly. Just put your little curl cream on there and wear your hair curly. But she don't want to do that. She wants to. She want to wear her weave, and she she a little cheerleader, so she's got to look. She's got to look a certain way. She can't be out here looking crazy because she a cheerleader. I was like, all right, sweetheart, live your life. Live your life, girl, because everybody ain't able. Your granny couldn't be a cheerleader. I wanted to be, but honey, back then they wasn't letting the little chubby girls be cheerleaders. Now the the girls on the cheer squad ain't they not all skinny. It's some thickums on the squad. Cause my granddaughter's not skinny. She's not fat, but she's not she's not skinny. I think she wears size 10 or 8, something like that. So you know what my goal is? Because I can't have my granddaughter walking into Lululemon and it ain't nothing in Lululemon that I can put on, and Lululemon only go up to a size 12. You think I can get down to a 12? I should be able to get down to a 12, huh? Because I'm a 16, 18. I can get down to a 12, can't I? It's stretchy. I ain't been a 12 since I was in my 30s. I think I'm gonna get down to a 12. You think I can make it? Cause I did feel, I felt a kind of certain kind of way going into a store, knowing it's nothing in there you can fit. Because any other store I go in, I can fit something. Girl, the bust down. The 30-inch bust down. That's what our girl is out here wearing. You can't tell her nothing. Honey, Amani be out here. Amani be out here looking cute. 30-inch bust down. And when we be out in public, when we go shopping and stuff, and me and her be walking around looking, I be seeing them little boys looking at, look at my granddaughter, I'll knock you out. But she be playing it cool, like ain't nobody looking. Girl, they looking at you. They looking at you with your little cute self. Nope, I'm not ever growing my locks back. Why do people be asking me that? No, that time is over and gone. It was a nice, almost 19 years, I think. I think it was 19 years or something like that. It was nice. We had a nice run, and that's that. You know how you do something and you don't want to do it no more. And that's that. Yeah, she is though. You know, she is not one of them kids, and I love that about her. She is not one of them kids that's like, oh, I know everybody looking at me. I know I'm cute. She is not like that. She is very, very, at least around me. Now, I don't know how, hey, Top Notch, I don't know, you know, I don't know what kind of kid she is at school. Okay? She could be at school acting a fool. I don't know. But around me, she acts like a really nice kid. You know, she's not, oh, I know I'm the shit. She ain't doing all that. So, and I'm glad. I'm glad she's not. Cause you know, I think if I was like a teenager and I was cute, I mean I was cute. But you know, if I was long hair and all that, I probably would have been out here acting crazy. I would have been too much to handle. But she's a sweet kid, which is good. At least around her granny, she a sweet kid. I don't know what she be doing at school. But I don't think she be doing too much at school. I don't think she does. I'm looking at one of these pictures of let me see if I can pull this picture up. Will it come up? Yeah, this picture of her, she don't even look like she was in middle school. And this was when I started to be like, okay, is she gonna start tripping? This is like the first time she got her weave. I was like, is she gonna start? You know, she was getting her eyelashes done and her eyebrows. I was like, is it gonna get started? But she was still the same kid. At least around us, she is. She's not, you know, acting like, oh, but I don't want to be. I want when we go to Lululemon. I want some Lululemon pants. I want a little Lululemon jacket. I want us to be matching. We could not be matching because there wasn't nothing in there that Granny could fit. Not a thing. So Lululemon needs to be boycotted. The all of the plus size girls needs to march on Lululemon and make them extend their sizes. Lululemon should not just be for the skinny girls. They are hella expensive. Extremely. I didn't see any sweatshirts though. They may have had some. The sweatshirt probably stopped at a large. I need an extra large. They probably stopped at a large. Next time we go, I'm gonna look and see. But and that was one thing I didn't like is they didn't have a lot of the jackets and pants in the same size that the colors matched. I don't know if we went to a, but no, I was about to say, I didn't know if we went to a bad Lululemon, but this was not a bad Lululemon because this was in a high end shopping center. As a matter of fact, this place had a Louis Vuitton right across the street, and honey, they had a security guard outside the door. I was like, I wanted to go in Louis Vuitton and look, but with that security guard outside the door, I was like, do you? I was like, do you have to have an appointment? Can they let you? Can you just walk in and look? The security guard kind of turned me off, and it was the only store that had an armed security guard at the front door. I was like kind of turned off by that, and I had to spend all my money in Lululemon anyway. I just want to go in Louis Vuitton and look, because I was definitely not buying a purse up out of there. But I want one of the like purse charms. I wonder did Lululemon have like those little purse charms that you can hook on to your? Cause I did buy me a little Lululemon belt bag, and I got my granddaughter like a Lululemon keychain. She wanted the keychain, but everything in there is expensive. Like even the keychains were expensive. I think the keychain was like $20. I was like, all right, girl. The only reason why um I did that was because we didn't get a chance to take her school shopping because I think we were in LA for my husband's cousin's funeral. And y'all say a prayer for my husband's family because now his auntie is on hospice. So I'm pretty sure we'll be going back to LA again for another funeral. I was, hoping we wasn't gonna go back there, go back to LA until um December, but looks like we are going to. Okay, it's a square. It's a square. Okay, so that's gonna work. Just gonna keep working on that until it gets big enough to sew on the pillowcase some kind of way. Because it's gonna be a square. It ain't gonna be a rectangle. I should have looked on the website to see how to turn it into a rectangle. Because is this a? Yeah, this is not a square. It's a rectangle. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, I got the belt bag. Shoot, that's all. And I do like that bag though. Cause sometimes I don't be wanting to go places and take like my whole purse. So I do like that bag. Like when we go to like the grocery store or something, I don't be want my whole purse. I just want my ID, my phone, my glasses, my inhaler. That's all I need. Thank you, top notch. Yeah, the leggings are, I mean, it seems like it's a good material, but it's still overpriced. It's way overpriced. I wish they had it out here because I'm pretty sure you're not going to find Lulu nowhere, no secondhand store out here because these kids out here love Lulu. My granddaughter, she done bugged everybody in the family to buy her uh Lulu outfits.
She eating peppers.
Huh?
She eating peppers.
No, pickles.
Oh, shit.
Why would she eat peppers?
Well, it looked like she was eating peppers. It looked like she was going through something eating peppers.
You finished cooking that chicken?
I left some for you in a container next to the fryer.
I don't know what. Oh no, I do have some rice and I do have some rice and some vegetables that. Hey, Tina, what's going on, girl? Tina didn't catch us yesterday. I need to go outside and check on my plants.
I'm spraying.
Oh, he is. Oh, in the back. Oh shit, he must have seen the ants too.
Maybe.
Cause that's when he get outside and get to spraying and stuff. Oh, the ants must have came upstairs. Okay, well, we ain't gonna go outside because my father-in-law is out there um spraying for the ants probably. So we going to keep Gizmo in the house too until that dry. You gotta stay in the house, Poochie. Okay? Cause your pop out there trying to kill the ants. And Gizmo like, I don't give a damn. I don't want to go out there anyway. This your nap time? You getting ready to take a nap? I think Mama gonna lay down too. I got a book that I'm gonna start reading. Until the End of Time by Danielle Steele. I used to be a Danielle Steele super fan. Do you hear me? I used to read all of her books because I used to go to this thrift town, which is a thrift store by my house, and just stock up on Danielle Steele books. Bill is a dedicated young lawyer working at his family's prestigious New York firm who leaves everything to become a minister in rural Wyoming. Jenny, his wife, is a stylist whose heart and soul are invested in fashion. She gives up the life she loves to follow him. The certainty they share is that their destinies are linked forever. Fast forward 38 years, Robert is a hard-working independent book publisher in Manhattan looking for a big hit novel. Lilibet is a young Amish woman living in a sequestered world without modern conveniences, caring for her widowed father and three young brothers on their family farm. In secret, by candlelight, she has written the novel that burns within her and gets it into Robert's hands, wrapped in her hand stitched apron. He falls in love first with the book and then with the woman he has never met. Although Lilibet faces banishment from her family and community, she is irresistibly drawn to destiny, to the man who has heard her voice. In the hands of master storyteller Danielle Steele, these two remarkable relationships come together in unexpected ways as lovers are lost, find each other again. Fate is a powerful force, as Steele proves in a book about courage, change, risk, hope, and love that never dies. I think I read this in my 20s. I believe I read this. But I'm going to read it again. Every so often, the library by where we live have a book sale. And you pay like $1 a bag. You bring your own bag and fill it up with books. Is it $1 a bag?
What?
Is the book sale at the library $1 a bag?
On the second day. The first day is something like 25 cents a book or something like that.
Oh.
On the second day, it's $1 a bag.
Oh, okay. They have 2 days, a 2 day event. So we always go.
And we never make the first day.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. But they probably have the better books on the first day.
Probably. That's when the people come in and get all the good books. But we still end up finding nice books though. So we usually go and get books from the book sale. And that's one of the books that came from there. And I think I got a few others from Danielle Steele. And I haven't, I'm trying to rekindle my love for reading that I used to have. Like, books was my thing. And then I like jumped off of books and became this like plant addict. Plants and yarn is my thing now. Plants and crochet. But I do really want to get back into reading like I used to. I used to love to read. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this, and I'm trying to see if I want to eat my lunch now or wait till a little bit later. I got a call. I got to order this water when I get off the phone. I was reading a lot of books. I mean, I own a lot of books. Me and my husband own a lot. He owns way more books than I do. I thought I was a book person. He loves to read. He reads and he reads. He reads 15 minutes a day, every day. He reads. I need to put myself on a schedule to read like that. But he has a ton of books. And he's not into, he has like self help books and stuff, you know, books to expand the mind, those type of books. But I just like the fact that he read. I do have a book on palmistry. I gotta find it. As a matter of fact, I have a few. I have one that's really cute. I'm gonna look for it, and if I find it, I'll show it on. Um, we'll talk about it tomorrow because I was into that for a minute, like really trying to understand the lines and stuff of the hand because it is so many different parts of the hand when you are um into reading I mean the fingers, the way that your uh fingerprint is laid out, and when you get older your fingerprint changes because your hands, I have noticed that my hands are starting to change. There are lines in the hand that were not there when you're younger. When you're younger, your fingerprint is smoother. You don't have these lines in your hand. So, as you age, your palm, your whole hand starts to change. And I don't know if that book goes into the reading of like older people. It has to, because your fingerprints and everything is different. Because I can tell the difference in my hands now, and of course, how my hands looked when I was younger. I have noticed that. And so, of course, you have more lines all over your whole entire hand when you get older. The lines are deeper, they're more prominent when you're older. So reading palms is really it's a very interesting art. Just like I had looked at reading tea leaves and stuff. Now I'm not definitely was not good at that because it the tea leaves just blended into themselves, and it was like I didn't really get into it as much. But palms is easier because you can see the different lines on people really clearly. It's an interesting art to me. And I was like really getting into it for a minute. Child, I ain't doing nothing now. The shape of the nails, all of that is important. And I didn't even realize how different the shape of the nails, all of us have different nail shapes, nail beds. Our fingers are different. Now, of course, we all have the joint lines and stuff, but some of us don't have two lines here. You may only have one. Your lines may not be as dark and as prominent. So all of those things are taken into consideration. Like, we're all the same, but we're all very different in our the sameness was still different. Our hand shapes and the length of our fingers, the length and shape of the nail bed, all of those things are different, and a lot of it is cultural. You know, you have or hereditary. Most of the people in your family have the same nail bed shape. My son One of my sons' second toe is longer than his big toe that runs on his dad's side of the family. Is genetic. That didn't come from me. And it was weird because my ex-husband had it. And I always thought it was weird. And I always was like, I don't want my kids to have that because I don't want their feet to hurt. Because your shoes are not made for that second toe to be longer than your big toe. Your big toe is supposed to be the big toe. It's the big toe for a reason. But my oldest son, he got it. My youngest son don't. But he say it ain't never bothered him. But it looks like it looks like it should bother you because that toe should not be bigger than your big toe. But he said it has never caused him. But if you're born like that and you live your whole life like that, it's just normal for you. And when he see me and his brother toes don't look like that, he always say we the strange one. But no, sweetie, you are, because everybody don't have that. But certain things are hereditary. And if you like, studying palm reading will give you a really good idea of like how genetics and hereditary works, especially if you're looking at maybe your hands and comparing it to maybe the hands of your children, or if your parents are alive, to look at their hands to see if to see the similarities in your hands and maybe your parents, your moms. Those things are interesting, and I know a lot of y'all Christians, oh my God, but these things are normal. Okay, you're not summoning a demon to look at your hands, and you can tell certain things by the way your hands are shaped or the lines on your hands and stuff. And if that ain't for you, it ain't for you. But you don't have to bother people that it is for. Because I had somebody come and watch one of my older videos where I was saying that, and this was before Beyonce really basically came out and said she was a child of Oshun. I was like, Beyonce is a child of Oshun. She has to be. And somebody came on that video and was like, I don't know what that is, but I know it's demonic. If you don't know what it is, how do you know it's demonic? Because everything you don't understand is not demonic. You just don't understand it. And it's so easy for a person to just say, I don't understand what that is, instead of, I don't know what that is, it's demonic. That bugs the hell out of me by people who consider themselves Christian. Try to yeah, you the demonic detector. If you don't understand what it is, girl, they scared of everything. Everything spooks them. If I would rather a person come to me and say, I don't understand what you meant by that. Can you explain it to me? Because I've never heard of that before. I would be more than happy to explain it. Instead of you just, oh my God, that's demonic. Shut up. Just shut up. If you don't know what's going on and you don't have the mental capacity to ask, the mental maturity to just ask what's going on, shut up. And that, I guess that's why I stopped doing a lot of the Orisha teachings, because people started to get on my nerves, and I just don't have that level of patience. I could probably dig deep and get some patience, but I don't want to. I don't want to. It was just too much. Some of the emails that I would receive from people and stuff that people were saying to me just started to get on my nerves. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be Lashana for a while, because being Omo Oshun was just too stressful. It really was. Because people don't know how to accept the fact, especially people who consider themselves Christians, they don't know how to accept the fact that Christianity is not the only religion on this planet. There are people of all religions, all ethnicities, all cultural backgrounds, and you don't have to be a Christian if you don't want to. And if someone else is not, respect what they are and leave them alone. Yeah, if you're not into it, you're just not into it. But it just because it's something different, okay? Hey, hey, hey. Stop scratching your ear before you make it red. And your ear bothering you? Let me see. Mommy, she. I'm gonna put some medicine in there. Okay. Mommy gonna put you some medicine. Okay. Because you scratching too hard. You gonna make your ear red. Don't do that. I'll put some medicine on it later, okay? That's one thing he has always had, really itchy um, ears. Like his skin gets irritated um, because he does have eczema. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Damn, I can't check it. Can I? Hold on, y'all. I might have to get off here. I think my husband's blood sugar was low. Let me see what he said. Where's my text messages? All right. Go! No, don't do that. Uh, where's he? Oh, I may not be able to see his on here. What? Does it only show people with iPhones? I guess so. Wow. Why does it do that? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Because I can't see what he put. And I gotta go. Let me go check on him. Y'all stay here with Gizmo. Gizmo, stay here with the people. Stay here and keep them company, okay? I'm gonna check on Daddy. Did you talk to them? You didn't talk to them? Yeah, forget them. I'm not talking to them people. Dang, you mean, Gizmo. Okay, he all right. His blood sugar was a little low. Okay, top notch. Gizmo ain't gonna Gizmo ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing to y'all. And I got the blinds closed so he can't see nothing that's going on outside. So he's sitting there with attitude. He's sitting there. He's sitting there with attitude because he can't see out the window. The blinds is closed. So he probably mad. Gizmo, you got attitude? You mad at the mama? You mad at the mommy? Huh? Come here. Come here. Come over here. Let me see if I can pick you up. Come here. Come to the mommy. Come to the mommy. Come here. Come here. You want a treat? You want a treat? You better come here. You gotta come to mommy. You want a treat? You gotta come to mommy. Come on. He's like, I'm not coming. He won't come, y'all. He won't let y'all see him. Oh, you hear daddy, huh? What time is it? Oh, it ain't time for him to leave yet. You not gonna come to mommy? Huh? I'm gonna try to pick you up. I got you. Okay, don't fall. Wait, get your leg out of there. Oh, come on. There you go. Y'all, I told her not pick me up. She know I don't like nobody pick me up. Don't pick me up no more, mama. Let me go. Jump. All right, y'all, I'm finna go. I'm finna go and figure out what I want to eat for my lunch because I'm getting hungry. I ain't had nothing since this morning. And I want to eat. Plus, I got to order this water and some bread. We ain't got no bread. So, I'm going to put this DoorDash order in and put my phone on the charger. I had to damn near drag his butt off the bed. So, I will see y'all tomorrow. I got to go and watch the rest of Connections video. I guess she didn't got on Peach McIntyre. Now she talking about Peach McIntyre. So I'm gonna go and watch the rest of that video and see what she was talking about and fix me something to eat and relax for a little while. So if anything interesting happens, I'll probably make a regular video. So y'all be looking out for that just in case. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow this will be bigger. This got to turn into a whole pillowcase. Yeah. Or close to a pillowcase. So we'll see how much I do. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.